Well, this is the little house I had actually done a year and a half ago, and I repainted it because the paint was starting to fade and it was starting to pop off the top, because I am working on sealers to see what's going to work the best. And I made a little screen door, which I'm going to go ahead and make some windows and everything else to go. And I would love for them to slide up and down. I think that would be great. So I have to make a little door frame to go in there, and then I've got the windows kind of blocked out a little bit, but I am going to have to, put something in there, but I would like to make some screen windows for that. So that's where that is. The garden with the blueberry bushes and trees. I have a couple of the houses. It was kind of this was a new garden. We had just put this in here. Of course, you can see my little Japanese grass, but that one's doing very well. I decided not to put any curtains in it because they tend to get really mucky and dirty, so I'm going to have to use some outdoor fabric, I think, or just leave them open. And since I'm going to be making screen windows, I think I may go ahead and do that in there as well. And this one over here had some company, and the little boy was playing with it, and some of the doors open and some of them don't. Some go in, some pull out, and he pulled the doorknob off, so I am going to have to re-glue that. I may do a different design just where it's a little bit sturdier than just gluing it straight to the wood. I'll put maybe some tack nails or something in there. But it's holding up really well, looks really good. And I really like it there. Here's just one. I didn't make this house. It's something I got at the dollar store, but that's some of my extra fence that I made. And I just stuck it down in there because I really am testing out the weathering, how the sealer holds up, how the paint holds up, because I am using exterior, so I just want to see what's the best product for future reference. But it's cute. The moss is hanging in there. I did plant some ivy that I was hoping would grow, and there's just a few little sprigs that have made it. We have had moles digging around, digging things up, so it's been a little hard getting everything to grow right here. The moss, I haven't transplanted it. This is what I transplanted this early spring here on this little moss mountain, and I didn't have enough to bring it over, but I will next year, and hopefully it'll continue to spread on its own, but it's very slow growing. And I love that little fern, wild fern that's growing there. Now that was also something I was testing up. I haven't put a door or any windows in, but it was a different shape and a different design, and I was trying a different way of getting it done. And I set it out here to see if I wanted it here. And then I came out, I don't know, it's just a few days, and it was full of ants. They had literally built up a mound all the way inside of the house. And I thought, well, you know what, I'll leave them alone because they do serve a good purpose, and I wasn't in a hurry. But I'm going to take that in and clean it and add some windows. I think I'll just do maybe some stained glass or something. I don't think I'll put screen in there. And my gazebo's doing very well. I love it there. All the leaves. Yes, it is that time of year. There is a yellow jacket nest here, and I got stung one day. I was out here cleaning out the leaves. Yes, I see him flying around. I'm going to leave now. I'm going to go over here. And I have never been stung by anything here, but that thing got stuck in my hair. And I swatted it away, and the next thing I knew, I'd gotten stung on the shoulder, and then I ran in the house and got stung on my stomach. It's doing very well. I like the location. So I'm cleaning out another spot right there. I'm going to be putting a few more things in, making it a little bit more, a little congested neighborhood. Oh, here we go. See, this is the maintenance I have to do. This mushroom is growing up underneath the little pallet here. I love mushrooms, but I'm going to move you. We have plenty. And I decided when I can find little glass figurines, I thought I would just have a little community. I'm not real crazy about people figurines. I'd rather have animals. And these are antique, and I love them. I wish I could find more. They're very hard to find. Usually at a thrift store or consignment shop or something like that. But yeah, everything's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. And this is holding up very well. This I actually mixed with red clay that we have a lot of here. I mixed the cement with it, gave it a nice color. I really like it, and it's holding up very well. It's very solid, and that's what's got the styrofoam in there. And I use that to kind of fill up the space where I wouldn't have to use so much cement, and I'm very, very happy with it. Doing well. And that was also another little doorknob I had to re-glue because it got pulled off. And everything around here is doing great. Oh, the leaves, the leaves. The moss is growing so beautifully there. But anyway, well, this I turned into my husband. And when it rains, it's so funny because the skin part gets really, really dark, and then when it dries, it lightens up. But when it's wet, that white mustache and hair and eyebrows really stands out. It looks so cute. And I'm not sure if I ever filmed this one. This is one of the last ones I actually got out this summer, and I decided not to paint it. And I sealed it, and when I brought it out, it came up with that dark spot. I'm not sure why, but I made that door all by myself. I was so proud of myself. I actually did the hinge and everything, and my husband had showed me how to do that, and I was so excited. So there will be more of those. But I'm very, very happy with this house. And the chimney also has a styrofoam center. It's holding up incredibly well. And that's about it. And I was asked about the bamboo hut. Well, as you can see, the glue didn't hold it very well. I have had to re-glue that several times. And because it is so lightweight, whenever there's a storm, it just blows, and it has come to pieces multiple times. So getting it back together has been quite a chore, and I just decided just to leave it alone, let it deteriorate the way it's going to. The strawberries have just about taken over. They had grown in it and through it, and had to pull some of the vines out, and that kind of pulled some of the bamboo off as well. But I like it. It looks nice. And I lost a piece here. Don't know where it went. I guess the storm blew it away. I've never been able to find it. But I do. I like it there amongst the strawberries.